Hello, all you beautiful people. My name is Alex Steele. This is ModShapes, and today I'm going to talk to you about the process that I often use if I download something from Thingaverse for functional 3D printing, and I get frustrated because I'd like to make a little change to it, but it's already a mesh that's set in stone. Can't change it. Well, this is how I do it. Let's get started. Step 1. Bring your geometry into Fusion360 by choosing Import Geometry. And now, once it's in here, let's analyze it visually. This is a cylinder, so we'll start out drawing a sketch, which has the diameter of the cylinder. You just do this by eye, and then start building the 3D parts off of that sketch. Okay. Step 2. Use materials in your workflow. In this case, I'm using transparency to help me out. I'm setting some elements in the design as transparent so I can see how things are constructed on the inside, as we'll be using articulating parts later. Now, as you build, step 3 is just name steps as you build them, because a well-organized setting makes it much easier and more fun to make changes later. And it makes it more fun when we get to set the user parameters. So, as the old saying goes, clean as you go. Step 4. Start building your user parameters. Now, since you did this visually, all you got to do is go into edit or change user parameters and start by pressing the plus button to create new ones and name them intelligently and use the values that were generated in your visual design process. Step 5. Now, go into your Manage User Parameters again, and this time reassign the values that were previously created during the visual design aspect with the new user parameters that you just created. Now that the handle portion is complete, follow the same steps outlined in this video to describe how to create the second half of the object. Use your visual tools. Once everything's been created visually, go back in, create user parameters with those values. Go and assign the user parameters to the sketch. Then finish out the extrusion with your visual aspect. Go back in and edit whatever parameters you would like. And again, this is a great time to mention, since you can download this file, I highly recommend downloading the file and taking a look and following along with the steps. They should be named exactly what they're named when the video goes up. Also, I decided not to go for the full knurling feature on this. I kind of thought it'd be more fun to have just a little bit of grip, but not the total knurling. So what I'm showing here in this doesn't really look like the original, but that's where this gets fun. This is parametric. That's the beauty of Thingaverse. You can do an upgraded or improved version of an object that changes how you see fit. The cross-section shows us clearly that this device now is parametric, and it does have tolerance built in on both the left and right sides of the center part of the handle that will allow rotational movement. And this is going to be fantastic. So the next step is we're going to get this out of Fusion and we're going to print it. Now, traditionally, it's been a little weird. How do you get that out of Fusion? Well, what I found is instead of exporting the 3D print by choosing the two different pieces, bringing them out and try to consolidate them, Fusion actually allows you to say, okay, export as STL, and it will export the two items together, and then you can bring them in as one and slice them in your slicer. That's it for this one. Thanks for watching. This turned out pretty great. Don't forget to check the links so you can find out where to download a copy of this file and follow along step by step. And if you haven't already, subscribe, comment, like the video, share it with a friend. I'll catch you guys and gals on the next one.